Scorpio, welcome to your reading for the month of September. We start with not with unsuccessful plans and marriage. Then we have success. We have changes in your life with the moon. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. And we have August. So either something that will start unblocking until next August or maybe something that started in August that will come now in fruition during the month of September. We have attachments. It says letting go, restriction, fear. This is everything about your reading of today. So let's read it together. It says, you believe that you are in a situation that you cannot free yourself from, afraid to let go and walk away because of a deep sense of duty, commitment, or guilt. Perhaps you feel that you will hurt or disappoint someone if you let go. Whatever the reason, you feel you have no choice but to stay where you are. The emotional attachment is great and the fear is overwhelming. The fact that you have picked this card today is no coincidence. The message is clear. You are being encouraged to face your fears. Do not listen to that fearful voice any longer. Beyond the fear is a space of love and light, which is guiding you and urging you to break free. Trust. Initially, there will be some upheaval, but eventually all will turn out well for all concerned. You owe it to yourself and others. You deserve to feel light and free. Summon the power of love within you and ask it to guide you to the strength to do what you know it's right. Scorpio. The theme of the month of September comes with the Knight of Swords. So somehow there is energy of you going through this mental journey of understanding that things need to be clear, things need to be truthful, an alignment of your mind, your voice, and your actions. So this month of September is opening up for you to be more in your mental energy, for you to have the clarity so that you can move forward to your next phase, to the next phase of your life. Something that you need to avoid is actually walking away from this. I feel, Scorpio, that you are very passionate about what you want in life. And maybe there is something that you now see as I have so many options. I have so many things I want to do, but you don't actually speak about it. You don't actually do something about it. And September is asking from you, why don't you start planning? You see, this knight is someone that, his characteristic is he's fast in his mind. He's a quick thinker, quick talker, but he's not yet the maturity of the power. So I feel like with this card, when it comes in the place of something that you need to avoid, it has to do with something that you are fearful. And restrictions, fear. So you may be, in the waiting energy now for too long. So avoid canceling your dreams, your passions. It's what this card is telling you, because there is a transformation here. There is a process of you doing your self-evaluation. The judgment comes here reverse. You really need to go within and evaluate, really pay attention to the things that you would like to change. How do you do that? It's very simple. Implementing is far more complex. But we do have space in our lives to be in our head. And we do have space to realize the things that are aligned with our passion, with our joy, with our peace. But think also about the things that excite you. Maybe you want to do this trip to learn something somewhere that you don't have available in your country. And in fact, this can be about traveling. So this is about you really, even if you have to be a little bit harsh, is about you facing what is in your head, what is in your heart, what is in your gut, because the gut is where you feel the fear. So pay attention how is your digestive system. I know a lot of people that have IBS, for example, because they are so connected with their fear that ultimately is what they feel, and this disturbs the digestive system and the immune system. So do pay attention to that. So what is it, Scorpio, that you have within that you are actually blocking by fear, by restricting yourself, that your higher power wants you to embrace? Because the Five of Cups comes here reverse. Deep in my heart, I know that you, Scorpio, have been subject to disappointment. You have been trying your things in your life that, you got them. But right now, this September, you are not flavoring it. You are not feeling fulfilled. And it's about time you let go of the things that don't bring you joy, that don't resonate with your passions, that are not aligned with your highest purpose. And it takes a lot of courage, yes. And sometimes it takes us to go against the world. But this is your time. It's about time you put it in written, you plan, you talk to yourself and really admit that I'm no longer happy doing this, and therefore I'm not keeping it. Why? Because if you keep it, it will block your future. It will create blockages even in your body. I have often people that come for Reiki because they feel something that they don't know what it is. And during the session, we actually find out. But it takes courage for you to embrace. We have 2 cards here. Only now I realize. Oh, interesting. So it's about you addressing and telling yourself, I'm not happy here. I'm going to let go. Another thing is that you need to let go. So I feel like this energy of, it can be a person, it can be you, or it can be your environment that is ultimately manipulating, overly dominant, or if it's a person, it's a relationship that is based on physical exchange of energy, not what we call love, not what we call the spiritual connection, but whatever happened, this became physical. So, and by physical is also the expression of being too masculine, too aggressive, too manipulator. And what this card here came associated with this is maybe you guys, are already distant from each other, or maybe you want to take a rest or you withdraw, and now it's time to take action and actually let go of this situation. This can be so many things because this is a general reading, so I don't want to be too specific, but the thing is, think about an energy that is too empowered, too much in the dominance, too much in being sometimes aggressive. It's a pure male energy. So the Star comes here reversed because the growth for you is actually to address these aspects of your life that are draining you, that are keeping you apart from the highest message of yourself. Who are you? Who do you feel like you want to be? How I know. Queen of Cups. So through the love that you pour into yourself and through the love that you will pour to others, in a grounded way, loving, motherly way, you will understand that you will get back the balance. But you need to be aware. You need to find the points, the relationships, the things that you are doing in your life that are not aligning with you and actually drain you. Because the love cards of the Queen is the healer. And this, exchange of love will allow you to heal. Eventually, you are actually to become someone entirely new. It's about you restructuring yourself. It's about you coming into a powerful position. Instead of giving that power to others, become yourself a new source of enjoyment, happiness, body expression, uh, vitality, leadership. So you are supposed to come into this energy. And if this is about a relationship for you, there's probably an objective or a goal for you to kind of break up this relationship so that you become the leader. So there's a change. Either you leave this relationship or you create your own template, your own boundaries, your own, and we saw here you putting boundaries, letting go of some things. So it all depends on what you are thinking about, what was your intention for this reading. Who you're going to be, you're going to put a fight. And yes, so by becoming a leader, you will claim your power. And the people around you may not see it as a good thing, and they might kind of get some distance from you, which I honestly think with the attachment, letting go, this restriction and fear, it's a good thing for you because it will give you some time for you to be with yourself, for you to address again, what is it that is triggering me to respond this way? What is it that is a trauma bond, for example? So people or things that we keep in our life because we are still trying to heal the wound of our inner child or karmic connections. So it's all about you going within. Because I think, I really think you are a little bit scared of being, starting to speak, starting to be yourself, starting to be in your energy of being active, going to the gym or doing these activities that involve you being there, you being more in the care of your energy, in the care of your power. But you have it and you are being called to it. And why? Because, again, 9 of Swords and 8 of Swords, because it's about time you release this burden. I feel like it's been far too long for you to be in the energy of being bullied, depressed, being in the fear, being lacking your voice, restricting your wishes and thoughts that you have in your mind. And I think it's about time you let go of all this. So this energy is coming for you to give you the chance for you to detach. And this is what is the outcome. You will be set free from those negative thoughts of yours, that feeling of not being able to sleep, being in depression, being even with other mental illness, as the modern medicine calls it. For me, they are spiritual mostly, but, my opinion. But it's about you setting yourself free from a prison of depressive energies, low vibration. You can do this, Scorpio. You have here a success. Yes, maybe this is a lot about your relationship because marriage and successful plans come here, and attachment. Maybe you are in a relationship that doesn't serve your higher purpose and it needs either to be changed or you need to let go of that. But in any case, Scorpio, whatever work you do related to this, it will bring you a great outcome because you will be free to be yourself and enjoy happiness. Yeah? Success. So Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, subscribe, and follow. If you want a personal reading with me, you can approach me here on social media. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next